No.
It worked.
Tony, for crying out loud, I press the button, he doesn't come on instantly. I will grind your nipples off in Simon's shed with an angle grinder if you ruin another intro. Today is the 1st of December and you're listening to Let's Drone Out. You are joined by none other than my annoyance, the tumour of my life that can wander around and annoy me, Tony Marchant.
Bonjour.
Or Merchant if you work for Thames Water. You have an outstanding fee of £57
Oh, thank you,
attached to your last address. Can you make a payment today?
No, I'm broke.
Matthew?
We got Matthew from Drone Bit. Say hi.
We've got Martin Wright, the oldest fossil. We finally found something older than Tony.
Evening, guys.
Hey, man.
We've got Julian.
Who doesn't know his work? His actual name is Leo.
What up? How's it going?
What is with that?
Why are you called Leo, but it's got Julian on here?
Oh, I'm using my dad's email for some reason.
Okay, we've also
I don't know
got
why.
Jay.
Yeah, hello, everyone.
And last but not least,
Returning from God knows where with in-laws outbound, Adam Juniper.
Hello.
It's a full house tonight, isn't it? Wow.
Isn't it?
I know. And if you can hear the sound of Jack eating Milky Buttons, it's because I am.
And he doesn't share them, do you, Jack? Never share.
Yeah, you can have one,
you eat all the biscuits from everyone else that turns up to fly, and you never replenish any of them.
Enjoy that. Who's listening to us back? Right, Matt.
Yep. Hello again. Hello again.
Hello. Would you like to talk?
I will talk. I'll talk about Drone Bit, indeed.
go ahead, mate.
What would you like to know about us?
Well, what's Drone Bit? Tell us what Drone Bit is for those that
Drone
don't.
Bit is a online reseller of accessories. We pride ourselves in being one of the cheapest sites in the UK. That's pretty much all there is to it. We offer a next day service. Yeah, that's it really.
What's the website?
Dronebit.co.uk.
How
long have you been going?
We've been running now about 8 months. So we're a fairly new company, but I like to think that we're up there with the bigger players.
I have just actually ordered 2 antennas from you guys I got yesterday, so thank you.
Fantastic. No worries.
I
No
was
worries.
quite amazed before
Nice
anyone
to
else.
see the site. Really easy to see what you need. Good work. It's nice.
I
Thank
did
you.
find, Matthew, that you had the red bottom 1306 seemingly first before others that I knew. So you always.
We did, yeah. We've got a few firsts. We actually stocked the Raceflight or the Revolt F4. We are the only distributor in the UK for them. I believe we were the first in the UK to stock the red bottom 2205S. And we've got a load of new exciting products coming up that I can't really talk about at the moment. But keep an eye on the site. No, none of them are cocaine, unfortunately. Sorry.
No.
And are you going to the UK drone show?
We will be at the UK Drone Show. We will indeed.
And will you be doing any offers for any?
I've actually got quite a few offers on. One of the main offers that we're going to be doing is the TBS Vendetta. We're going to be doing them for $349.99. I believe most sites in the UK retail at $399. The Tyrannus X9D, they will be pumping out at 160 quid. There'll be deals on all day long. We are having a raffle on a TBS Vendetta. Raffle tickets are £2 a ticket. The tickets will be drawn on the Sunday. And 5% off our entire range.
Excellent.
I've actually generated a discount code for your listeners. which will get them an additional 5% off online, which
Cheers
is
to that, man. Oh, sorry. Go on.
No worries. The discount code is LDO5. We've also got a social button on there. If you like, it'll also remove another 5%. So potentially you've got 10% off all of our products online.
If you were going to sell Tony, how much would you charge for him?
Oh, he's got to be worth 50p, surely. 50p with free postage.
Thanks
He
very
comes
much.
with a big stick. He has a very big stick, don't you, Tony? For
Well,
fishing pods out of trees.
Some would say.
Oh, well, he's got to be worth a bit more then if he's got a use. If he's got a big stick and he can get quads out of trees, then yeah, he's got to be worth a fiver, surely.
As long as it's not the new £5 notes, because they're not vegan friendly. I don't know.
No.
No, we don't
Wear
like.
gloves, Tony. Wear gloves.
Does that mean if you get a fiver, you just have to give it to somebody you know? You just can't keep
I just give it away as soon
wants-
as I get.
yeah, he wants
I'm
£5,
selling
£5
them for
coins.
£3.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to give them away to Drone Bit. It will go to a good cause, I promise you.
Every time I owe Tony money, I'm paying him in the new £5 notes now.
Yeah, nice.
Do you know what stand you're going to be on so people can?
I don't know. Unfortunately, I don't know what stand number we're on yet.
Is it the same hall as ours? It's not that big a hall, is it? We'll find it.
Hall 17 it was. If you come in from the front, it's about a 4-hour walk to the back.
Yeah.
I was there last weekend. Yeah, it is such a long walk. I'm not looking forward to it. But
Do you know
Here's
if
what it
there's
is.
any other fun show? Like last year, the clothes show was there, and they're all the fashionistas.
yeah, the clothes
wandering
show's there
around.
again this year. It's in the hall next to us, I believe, this year.
Excellent.
Excellent. Yes.
You'll like that, Jack.
I love it. I can't concentrate. I spend more time outside the UK
Ogling.
drone show than in, just dribbling.
Soliciting.
Yeah,
Well,
and
I
breathing
never made
heavily.
it last year, so I'm actually looking quite forward to it this year.
Yeah, I didn't make it last year, so this is going to be my first. It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it. I mean, it's good to actually get a lot of people down that are, YouTube celebrities and the manufacturers and everyone into one place, because it's not often that happens.
No, I
throughout
mean,
the
I'm not
year.
sure. I'm not sure how true this is, but I heard that they're expecting about 100,000 people to visit. I'm not sure how true that
Are
is.
you an exhibitor? That's something they told you.
I am an
Yeah.
well.
To the rest of us, I'm thinking there can't be that many flyers in the UK. Oh no, we're going to have a lot of public there.
Yeah, that's.
I effing love you, Adam, sometimes.
Sorry, but I have worked with a lot of exhibition organisers over the years.
Welcome back, Adam. Welcome back.
I've missed you guys.
We missed you
So,
too.
how's your mood since you found out your Inspire is worth sweet FA? It's almost like I've been sat there waiting to light that fuse light.
I've been wondering how long it would be before.
Off! He's off! Go!
I don't know. I'd say the Inspire one still has a slightly more rational price than the Inspire 2. Is it
Yeah.
£6?
Well, at least six, isn't it? Depending which camera you go for. But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean they still have a value, but they're just dwindling daily.
But yes, I noticed it went down by about 400. But then living in this country, I'm getting used to the value of my everything becoming rather less day by day.
Oh, Adam, you still
Sorry,
banging
Tony.
on about Brexit?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, okay.
He hasn't been on since.
I was. Yeah, no, it does feel like a long time, doesn't it?
It has been a long time.
I don't know. I
Trump's
mean,
in now.
it was about time they did something about it. Inspire. It was starting to look a bit long in the tooth, wasn't it? I think compared to some of their other stuff.
You sound
Mike,
different,
It
Adam.
hasn't even been out a year though.
What? 2 years? No, 2 years. The Inspire before the update.
Hmm.
Which,
They did
and
do that.
given that
Inspired
the Phantom
photos.
had, got quite a lot of nice features along the way, and the what's it called? The little toy one.
That'd be the Phantom 3 and the Phantom 4 that you're referring to there, I assume.
By little toy one, I mean Mavic.
Mavic.
Oh, okay, the Mavic. I just picked up a P3 Pro yesterday for absolutely peanuts.
Wow.
and it's been used maybe 10 times if that.
And
So I was rather
great
chuffed.
aircraft.
Fantastic bit of kit, absolutely brilliant, and that line bridge technology is something that they need to minify, really. That would be fantastic on the racing drones.
But I will say that the Inspire, I am a bit annoyed about it. The thing I'm more annoyed about is having done the upgrade, is that it doesn't like the weight of its Pro camera. I guess the Inspire 2 will be fine with it, but the Inspire 1 keeps giving me error messages.
They've upgraded the motors and everything. They can fly 70 mile an hour, and you can chase rally cars through the forest now.
Yeah. Until it's got forward-firing rockets, I'm not sure I'm going to upgrade.
Or a minigun.
Or a minigun, yeah.
Or a minigun, yeah. Have any of you guys seen the FPS Russia drone video?
The old one? Really old one?
It's about 3 years old, I believe.
Oh,
but
yeah.
Yeah, that's a bit of kit, isn't it?
I always thought that was fake.
Parrot sell one for 80 quid that has a little cannon on it. It only fires little pea-sized things, but that's thinking in the right direction.
I think we just need to get burning lasers onto these things. Just cut through everything.
That works. That works.
Yeah.
Lasers.
Anyone got a CVD drone?
Very futuristic. I like the way you're thinking. And you can burn a message into a wall, can't you? And then fly off.
Exactly.
Fly into your exit.
I won't be doing any of those in and blinding myself, that's for sure.
Well, not yourself.
Me and Tony were out earlier chilling with a DJI enthusiast, shall we say?
Who?
It wasn't me.
We don't know his name.
Not D2.
No, some guy just turned up.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Didn't
and
have a
flying.
clue though, really, did he?
No, bless him. But apparently he's going to do his license. I was like, "What, the BNUC?" And he was like, "Yep." I could have said anything. Yeah, nice guy, really enthusiastic and that. And then kind of got a bit annoyed when the piece of wood NAF copter was doing practically what the Phantom was doing.
Oh, I hope you had always
quid.
have the Wooden Wonder with you.
Yeah, I miss the Wooden Wonder. How is the Wooden Wonder?
It's in the attic at the moment.
I've got that spare motor. Do you want to? Because we can flash that bad boy and then add a GPS to it and an F3 if you want.
Hold on a second.
I'm going up there to get the fake Christmas tree down soon. So
Can we have an update on your race quad, Adam? Because I know it was like the start of this year. We were building it, and has it flown this year?
I'll tell you something. My son is starting to crawl around. See how I've changed?
He'll be flying it before you do.
Talking of race squads, we've got Leo on the chat. Do you want to talk about what you're up to, what you're flying? I take it you're flying this weekend.
He's an iDrone pilot, isn't he?
Yeah, iDrone, HQ Prop, and AC Lipos are my sponsors.
Yeah,
nice.
So yeah, I'll be racing with TSX 200, which is what I used at the Nationals and the Euro Cup. So yeah, my main racer at the moment.
Excellent. And you guys having to race HD, aren't you? Or is there two different races?
At the moment, I don't really know what's going on. We were going to have two separate races, then they were going to combine them, and then they're separate again.
Okay.
But my quad with the Connex in is broken, so I don't know what's going to happen.
You won't be racing HD then?
Hopefully. I might just try and fix it in the morning and then, yeah.
Just
Why
wing
did
it.
you break it?
Nothing like last minute.
I installed a light controller that just didn't work. So I haven't been able to swap that. I don't have a spare.
What one is it?
I don't have any goggles. It just didn't work.
Yeah, what
It just
brand?
wouldn't function. Motolab Cyclone.
Oh, Cyclone. Might have one.
Yeah.
No, I definitely have one.
Yeah. I should just be able to fix it in a race. It should be fine.
I'm sure if everyone turns... Look, there's going to be so many parts there on Saturday.
Yeah, exactly. It'll be fine.
Yeah, man.
We'll have to see, because I ordered a Connex receiver and that didn't turn up in time. So probably be maidening my quad in the first round.
That
So
always
we'll see how
helps.
that goes. Yeah,
Oh, don't worry.
it's
Leo's a
probably going to be a huge
professional.
explosion.
Are you bringing
We'll
the big
see.
stick so we can get stuff out of the fences this time?
I am not bringing my big stick. No,
Oh, that's a shame.
sorry, man.
No, we're bringing Bradders instead. Let's just hope there's no sniffer dogs. Yeah. Okay. Moving on. I don't know. What guys? What do you want to talk about?
We've also got Martin from Fossil Stuff here.
Hello, Martin.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
We
Yeah,
can lead you here it loud and clear.
we can.
Leo takeover. Oh, and by the way, Leo, I saw that you wrote Jack sucks as well in the chat. You little
Oh yeah.
guy. Don't make me. I blocked Gabe accidentally.
Oh
Does anyone
damn.
know if Gabe can get
Brutal.
back on? I don't know. I'll block you as well. Ah, I have the
Oh
power.
damn.
No, I don't
Scary.
care. Yeah, I know.
Don't
But
abuse
technically
your
I'll be
power,
blocking
Jack.
Yeah, but
How
I
are you,
won't really
Martin?
be blocking him.
Say that again.
I said,
Adam.
how are you, Martin?
I'm good. Yeah.
Are you in Birmingham tomorrow? Day after?
Yeah, too right we are. I've just spent the last week getting all the stuff together and getting the stand together, and it's just.
You still
Yeah,
have
it's gonna
that
be fun.
neon sign? Yeah.
No.
Do you have the neon sign ready for shipping up to the drone show?
I beg your pardon?
Your neon sign, which was such a spectacle and such a good thing down at the drone day back in May.
No, there's not a lot of room on the stand. Well, I say no room. It doesn't actually fit in with the graphic scheme. But,
There's guidelines.
no, Mr. Johnny Banton has kindly provided us with a backdrop, which
Excellent.
is all prepared by the wonderful Nick Lewis. Thank you, Nick. I know he may be listening, I don't know, but hopefully he'll be up there. Champion vinyl printer, I would say.
So this is going to be quite a big weekend for you, isn't it, the drone show? Your second year there?
Second year, another nice new range of frames, which hopefully can attract a bit of attention. It's going to be a wonderful weekend.
Who's
Mr. Drone Bit, can you?
shut
I'm
up?
sorry. I'm going to charge her out. I'm going flat.
Do it quietly.
I'm
Or
done now. I'm
mute.
done.
There's a mute button. For the
Yeah,
love
you
of
can
Christ.
mute yourself.
My bad. Sorry, guys.
So Martin, you're releasing a new frame. Please talk about it.
I don't even know where to start. There's so much to talk about the frame.
What's it made of?
Right, it is. Unfortunately, unfortunately for me, it's carbon. But the only way to really, I think, become competitive is to actually go down the carbon road, and I have done that.
Yay! At last, he
Ooh.
sees the light.
It
What do you mean
is.
sees the light?
No, I think the actual, the other versions were good for what they were. They were just slightly heavier than what was coming out of the market, but they were indestructible practically.
Well, they're indestructible, and also I still think reasonably competitive. Smokey proved that at the Nationals, coming joint 7th, so I was chuffed with that. Absolutely over the moon, and it just shows that you get it in the air, fly it, bash it around, learn it, and you've got a good little frame. And but to come first, we need something else. And the Revo, in all its formats, I think is going to be competitive. But so let's just wait and see. Next season, we'll hopefully tell us the story. Let's say I don't know. I believe it is a winner. It is different.
It's always different. Fossil stuff's always different, and that's why I love fossil
And
stuff.
what I also like is the future. Okay, we've got the Revo, but that's going to be bloody 6 months before some other wanker copies it.
Swearing.
Swearing.
Oh,
That's editing for Jack.
you're paying the editing.
I'm not-
Patreon.
Is
He
that
said
an
wankle.
unacceptable
He said
word?
wankle. Yeah,
Wankel engine.
That's
exactly.
It, yeah. The Wankel powered ones.
Yeah.
You do know when people copy Fossil stuff, it's flattery.
Oh, totally. Yeah, it's going to be
Yeah, Team Woolly
it's great.
Sheep.
You know, it's going to make HDPE, you know, a viable material for drones, and I think they are, you know, great beginner material. And if they're designed right, they can be competitive. But you know, at the end of the day, Fossil stuff wants to win.
And I guess this is in addition to your product line, really. It's not just that you're replacing all the previous things, so they're still available for what they need to be.
Oh
surely.
yeah, the gravity range, all of them. The 280, the 250, the 180, and they'll all get a revamp next year, and bring them up, you know, into the, you know, where they should be. They're stayed now. You know, I know that, and I've learned from the warranties that have come back. Learned a huge amount, absolutely, you know, unbelievable.
Well, I always see
one day I'm gonna pin all the warranty claims on a big 8-foot by 4-foot board and bring them to the show so people can see, you know, this, you know, I do replace them. You know, they do go wrong, but you learn from your mistakes. And
I wonder how many are going to be Clintons on there.
I mean, to be fair,
I'm not sure I've had all these back actually, but
no, not all of them are probably back in. I don't know. But actually, on some of the drone junkyards where people sell these things on, it's always the gravities that come up because they don't, you know, they get smashed into a wall and they can't be sold on. So that's a testament to the durability of the gravities.
You know, I let the warranty travel. So if somebody sells one, the frame's still, you know, under warranty. A lot of people don't do well. People don't warranty frames anyway. Well,
no,
a few people do, but what we need to look at is the future. You know, we got 6 months away. You know, it's all gonna change again. We've got all this new stuff coming out. I really think there is a market for and Tony's behind this one as well. The long range cruiser. You know, we go for the 9-inch props. What the frame configuration is, I don't know, but long flight times that, you know, we're looking at 15 minutes, and we go for a cruise, and we can still do the acrobatics and whatever you guys do.
7-inch props. You want 7-inch?
Yeah, well, yeah, I've got 7.
What you do with it, Leo?
Line, but you know, it'll all move on, and you know, battery life will get better. And
I mean, we're working.
There's the wings, you know, Fossil wings haven't even started yet. The whole. I don't know where to stop, really, guys. You know, it's just. Are
you going to make them out of EPP?
I'm looking at what. What's his name? Andy. Someone's trying to lay a spec down for wings.
Shrimp.
Andy Shrimpton. That's it. And I dropped him a line the other day. Said, "Yeah, nice. Someone's actually starting to lay down a spec for wings. That's what we need."
Isn't it Andy Stevenson?
Found
FPV.
That one, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what.
Wing racing. That'd be cool.
It's going to be big. You know, we're all playing with it. Oh, guys, sorry, I just don't know where to stop. You know, my brain is just on overload. But a minute, I'm sort of trying to crack on, get ready for the drone show. Let's get that knocked out, and then we can all move on and have a, you know, cracking year next year with all the new stuff. Everyone's got great ideas. Good friendly bunch. What I like is, you know.
Are you showing the frame at the show then, Martin?
Oh, yeah, we've got 3. We've got the 4, 5, and 6 Revo.
Will they fly?
Are they available to buy? Someone said, "Are you selling them?"
No, not available to buy. No, we're just showing what we're doing. It's almost like
it's in development still, isn't it? Really,
it's development work that is ready to go. Just want to get some feedback from everyone at the show. Let's just hear your comments. We're down to details now, like size of holes. Do we drill something at 1.6 or do we drill it at 2 mil to take the line? Because the Revo is rigged.
If you're not selling them, will you have anything like pre-orders at the show or anything like that?
We're doing pre-orders, doing a 20% discount.
Okay, good.
Lots of stuff going on. There's a draw for a Revo frame of your choice. Just turn up and let's all just talk about it and have a bit of fun.
And Fossil's stand is stand 32. Is that right?
32. Yeah, you'll probably see the flags. You're not going to miss it, are you? Christ, it's not a big place.
No.
But yeah, it's exciting times. Exciting times.
It is very exciting. It's such a cool looking frame, and obviously different because it's fossil stuff.
Yeah, and I hope everyone's going to enjoy it. You know, it's something to play with. You know, it's not totally new. You know, people have been dabbling with this idea for a long time, but I think the way I've approached it is a bit different. Yeah, it's a bit fiddly, but my God, when you get it right, does it go?
It is really,
You know,
really good.
we're quite lucky, I think, to be able to actually go to a show and actually talk to the manufacturers of the different components. I mean, obviously, we had Menace RC on last week, and they're going to be there, and you're going to be there. It's just good to be able to go and meet and perhaps even share what people find. It's probably quite unique that we have that in our industry, really.
Yeah, that's it. It'd be great on the stand. Everyone can just sort of stand around, have a chat, talk about what I've done. You know, say, oh, you shouldn't have done that, or you should have done this, or that's what it's all about. And I'm happy to learn from everyone's, comments, let's say, and develop it into something. Well, it is a winner anyway, but it's gonna move on. It's gonna move on.
They always do, though, don't they? That, you just come up with a bit better of an idea for a certain part on it, and then we redevelop that part.
Oh yeah, there's lots of people have got lots of great ideas. You know, we're going down to 56 grams or something. Not totally convinced that is the answer. You know, ultra lightweight. I think aerodynamics is what needs to be looked at. I've dabbled. The Revo is dabbling in aerodynamics, but my God, it's got a long way to go. And these things are going to be going so damn quick before you know it.
Yeah.
I think you should make a wind tunnel.
Not only the speed, but it's also the handling, and I don't fly particularly well. I rely on feedback from all the boys and everybody else, and that's how the whole fossil stuff thing's developed. Is feedback. I'm a nuts and bolts man. I just screw things together. I'm not into all the electronics like Jack, who knows all the boards and the settings and. Yes.
Yeah, but I've got nothing better to do with my life. I think you should implement Bradders a bit more. I think you should build a wind tunnel and use his smoke generating capabilities, if you know what I mean, and incorporate him into the wind tunnel for aerodynamic purposes.
Bradders is also very technical. Yeah, definitely. He loses me when he opens as soon as he opens his mouth. But good.
Only because he knows what race flight is.
Sorry, Jack.
Yeah, only because he knows what race flight is. And he's actually read the RC forum on it, which is more than any of us can be asked to do.
Yeah.
That's because you're a kid fan.
I'm not. I like beta flight. It's just the code's getting a bit messy nowadays.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't really understand all of that. It's I just fly on standard stuff. I've never done any tuning in my life. I wouldn't know how to start. Just a bomb.
Leo, what are you running?
I run beta flight. I'm running 2.9 at the moment.
2.9. Yeah.
Really? Why not 3.0?
I was having problems with the quad, and I went to 3.0, and I couldn't get my rate style the same. And I tried for ages, and I was like, it's not working. Just went back to 2.9 straight away.
I was the same.
Locked back in.
Have you tried the race flight, Leo?
I haven't yet. I've got a demon.
Yeah, he's not a traitor.
I'll have to try it.
Can't all be traitors. I'm looking at you, brothers.
Kiss at the moment.
Yeah. You didn't have much luck with Kiss, though, did you?
I had one quad that worked for about 5 months with no problems, and then I tried to build 2 or 3 more, and then they all had issues. So I went to beta flight, BOHELIS, and then came back to Kiss recently on freestyle quads, and it's working really well. Just new firmware.
What is seats? B3D? Yes.
Nick Lewis has just uploaded a photo. We've got new Let's Drone Out stickers. So if you see us wandering around, because we're not on anyone's stand, or we might...
Poor sad orphans.
Yeah, me and Tony will be wandering around. Feel free to give us spare change, and
I'll buy you a
Not-
coffee. Actually, you'll
not
just use it for other
£5
things
notes.
otherwise.
yeah, and then once we've
Don't-
drunk the coffee, you can throw pennies in there and spit at us, and then if you make sure you install spikes on your stand so we don't sleep at the bottom of it.
If Jack doesn't have enough money by the end of the day, he will hold up a couple of signs saying we'll do things for money.
Yeah,
So,
but we've got new Let's Drone Out goggle stickers, small little round LDO stickers for your goggles. And you can see it on this link that I'm going to post now if anyone cares.
If you guys want to drop some on the drone bit stall, you're more than welcome to.
Oh, we will. Thank you.
yeah.
We will. Yeah, Leo, how's your Tom Stanton frame? Because I watched that genius at work with his vertical takeoff.
Yeah, I really like the Stanton frames. Tier 6 200.
Yeah,
Frame at the moment.
I quite liked it. The only thing is plastic standoff with mine when I first got
I've
them.
actually not. I've only broken them when I flew into a steel girder in a go-kart track. But the rest of the quad was also broken, so it didn't really matter that much.
No.
Richard, HPI guys in the chat, he goes, I want stickers, I'm a sticker whore. I never had a HPI sticker. I had to peel one off Malk's back. So I've got the one that was on Malk's back for ages on my transmitter case. So can you bring me a new one? I need to burn that one. And also Popham Airfield where people can fly. I can't remember. Stand 128. And also special shout out to BMS Web.
Hey, what's up?
Yep. How's it going? Good morning.
So, g'day, it should be.
Make
Yeah,
that
g'day.
shout out special,
G'day.
man. Make that shout out
g'day.
special.
Yeah. I don't have a HPI sticker either. Maybe you could send him one. We'll do, mate. Tony, how's the Cappy going? Oh, don't start him off. Gabe's back. Gabe's forgiven me.
I
Tony,
crashed.
did you belch loudly enough to become like the main talking person in there?
No, I didn't. And what are they?
They're giving shout outs. They're for amusing children.
Oh, I see. Don't have any of them, thank Christ.
I think that's a representative crew of Let's Drone Out, wasn't it?
I guess. Yeah. Also, you know, there are quite a few of us here. I've taken them away now. Tony doesn't like me running the video. They're little finger puppets from like China. Hold on.
I missed them.
I have to put them back on my fingers now.
And you have to make a noise and put your video back on.
Yeah. Tony's right.
Actually,
Sorry
you know
for all the
something? We
people
only
that-
really start talking about lawnmowers and stuff when Adam's here.
I know, you just talk about.
Finger puppets, lawnmowers.
No. We've had plenty of flat Earth conversations without Adam being
That's
here.
very true. Actually.
What have I? Yeah.
You know,
Okay. Very
which-
quickly.
Missed it.
Very quickly. Is this very quickly? Because I'm not quite up to date with. I've missed a couple of episodes. What have I missed in terms of insane conversations? Flat Earth.
Yeah,
Don't
Tony.
Let's just not even go there today. I've had enough.
Okay, fair enough.
Just to sum it up, Tony and Jack have a love-hate relationship that goes in when they're living together and even on the radio show.
Fair enough. I'm sure I'll get to experience that on Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
Excuse me, guys.
Hello.
I think the
Very sorry, Jack. I'm so sorry. I've got to go and cut the chicken.
Disgusting.
That is a new phrase for it.
You could have called it something else.
What it needs
Sorry,
to
Tony,
do.
I got to go.
Okay,
Yeah.
cheers.
Bye, man.
See
See you at the show.
you at Stand 32 Saturday and Sunday. Cheers, Martin.
You will indeed.
Martin,
Thanks, guys. Great show.
change the Revo tagline to "It will make the Earth flat."
He just hung up on you. It'll help you cut the chicken.
I don't know how to hang up.
Just move your mouse and up to the top, and then the red button will appear, and then you can leave.
No, I'll eject him. There you go. Eject.
Bon voyage.
Bye, Martin.
Bye.
Thanks
Get
for
a
coming.
little animation ejecting him from the room. That seems
I know.
cruel.
It's all right. Someone had to do it. He was a chicken murderer, after all.
Yes.
I don't know. What else has been going on in the
for that
news?
by buying me a vegan dinner Saturday night, I reckon.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'll buy you a
I
vegan dinner with a $5.
Shut up, Adam.
I brought to the attention Justine nearly crashed a DJI Phantom 4 into her face.
That was quite amusing, that video.
Link, please.
It made my trousers go a bit funny when she started crying.
Oh. Hang on, not that's slightly unsettling.
She did crash it into a tree about 4 or 5 months ago. She's had one a while and had a few mishaps. But it's like Justine.
Posted the link in the YouTube comments.
I am. Oh, there it is.
And she had the most uneventful drone race ever. If you want to watch that one as well, but she loves the Mavic.
Of course. I think last time we spoke, it was just after. Oh, what's his name? The film director had lost a Mavic. Casey, had lost one over Manhattan.
Well, what do you expect? Just give anyone one, and just anyone who's famous, they fly that across buildings and traffic and people. Go.
Yeah. I don't remember being very sympathetic about it.
No, I wasn't.
He should have got locked up.
If Tony did it, Tony would have been like nailed to a cross. Do you know what I mean?
Wouldn't have done it, Jack.
Yeah, I can say he wouldn't have done it for one thing.
No, but if he
I would have been sympathetic if Tony did it, because it would probably be an accident, and he wouldn't be being a prick about it.
Thank you.
Well done for using a word that I don't have to beep.
Oh, is that all right? Excellent.
Yeah, you can say prick. You can also say arse, bollocks, bugger.
Let's not go through
All
that.
right.
Look at me, that's a whole load of bollocks, isn't it?
Just in case you get that wrong as well.
I know what the title of this podcast is going to be.
Yeah.
And there's another one, arse as well. You're allowed to use that.
Oh, yeah. How long before USB-C or whatever it is called, Apple call it, has any connectors that link with any aircraft of any kind, do you think?
What do you mean?
I was about to replace my MacBook when the new one came out, because mine's getting old.
Can I have your old one?
I was going to have... Yes, for money. But I'm not going to keep it now, because I need USB sockets and SD cards and that kind of stuff more than I need my computer to be quick. I'm prepared to be patient.
The Session 5 has a USB-C connector on it.
Yeah?
Which is really annoying. Yeah.
And nothing else.
Yeah.
Really?
Let me look at it. Hang on.
It's not good.
Is it all the
USB-C.
same plug as well? So it's USB-C to USB-C? Or is there a USB-C micro, mini, and nano?
It's all the same. The idea is that everything is the same plug in the future, which is a brilliant idea, but not while you're getting there. Not being the first people, I think. And Apple always want to, I don't know, make you the first people.
Does it matter which way round you plug it in? Because
No, it's
No, it's the same as the iPhone, isn't it?
It's not the same connector though,
Isn't it?
It's reversible, but it's not the same connector. No.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, because
It's much faster than the one that connects to the iPhone.
Do you think, everyone, that I will be able to get a Immersion RC 600 milliwatt old school big VTX at the show Saturday, or do you think I'm better off ordering it beforehand?
the term "pissing in the wind" comes into mind.
Neil might have one, Tony.
What about a Foxeer 600? switcher
I want
that's
to
probably going to output a watt.
No, yeah, I've already got one of them, and mine outputs 1200,
Nice.
1250, but that's on one wing. But I
Hey,
broke.
hey Ofcom, how you doing? I thought I might mention you. Hang on, let me just add you into the tags. Hashtag in the chat, Ofcom. Sorry.
Aren't you also the people who keep the list of rude words?
60. I meant 60. I want an emergency RC just because my wing's set up for it, and it'll just be plug in and play. But I'm not sure if anyone will have one.
What's that, a 5.8?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you go down the route of 2.4?
Because it's already set up for 5.8, just plug in and play. I broke it today. I'm going to get it repaired by one of my friends, but it might take a while.
Doesn't know that yet, but still.
No, he doesn't. Dan Upton, if you're
know-
listening, you are repairing one. Thank you.
And also, I love you, Dan. It's really funny. Loads of people say to me, like, I know who Dan Upton is when we went to that event, even though just by us saying his name constantly. And you must refer to him by his full title. What made you say, when are you going to go to the 2.4? Are you encouraging Tony to use UHF?
Or Crossfire. I use 2.4 myself on my wing. Not that I ever exceed the legal limits. But I use a 2.4 setup, and I use the TBS Crossfire. I just think it's a fantastic setup.
It is a great setup, and it's quite expensive. That's why I haven't.
It is.
Crossfire and 2.4 video work really well together.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a My Twin Dream. That's got an Eagle Tree Vector in it, 2.4, and I think it stands me in at just over £1,000.
Yeah. My wing is 150 quid.
My wing's not even that. My wing's got like Hobby King servos in it. It's,
what break?
Yeah, they have broken.
You turn and they snap.
I like it like that. It stops Tony from wanting to have a go.
Can Tony not fly, no?
Terrible.
Tony, tell them about your ground problem.
Is it gravity? Is that the problem? The Earth just comes up too quickly.
Well, yeah, all those turtles and constantly moving upwards.
There is no gravity.
Oh, God.
No.
The lizard people control it.
Today, I took the day off, went down the coast with my wing. It was such a nice day. I wanted to fly over the sea. And launched, and the ground come out of the XD60. I had a bad connection, so I lost everything. So it just flew straight into the ground. Realised the servo, the XD60 was broke. Went back to my mate's house, soldered it all back up, come all the way back, and not knowing in the crash the pins had come off the VTX. So I was flying out over the beach thinking, should I go to the sea? Should I not? And I had such a bad picture that I just landed again and took the VTX apart, and it all fell off.
At least you took it home with you. That's always a positive. I purchased a DJI Phantom, the original Phantom when they first come out, and given it the Barry Big Balls, I said to my mates, let's take it out over the sea. It's a fantastic bit of kit. And it turned off, and it went for a swim along with my brand new GoPro.
I have a similar story.
It was about a week old, but it doesn't stop there. I then purchased another Phantom, thinking it can't happen again. Popped it on my credit card. Come on, lads, we'll take it back out over the sea.
No.
And the second one went for a swim. The last one, I've never taken anything out over the sea ever again. I learned quite hard from that after the second one.
No, that's terrible.
I had a Phantom drop out of the sky.
Yeah,
Phantom 2 just turned off and dropped.
Yeah, that's what my 2 did.
Were you thrashing it around a bit, or was it just bad, like weird?
Because it was the Phantom 2, and it has that lock at the bottom of the throttle, so you can just basically come down.
That's what I'm pretty sure I did with mine. Was I put?
Yeah, I locked that down, left it, and then it just turned off.
Thunk.
So yeah,
I did have a Phantom 4.
I mean, it flies, but the Zen Moose is in 3 pieces.
I don't know. I think later on they did fix it, and the only thing I trust over water really these days is my P4.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
even in gale force winds, I don't care. Is it okay? I've had enough flights with it. If I did lose it, it's lost. But at least you sometimes even get a recording of your last flight on your phone. So that's the only one I do really want to fly over the sea now.
Where I am, I'm based out in Suffolk, near Ipswich, and I'm not sure if anyone's heard of it. There's a place out of Felixstowe called Sealand. It's out about
That's
seven
confusing.
odd miles. Sealand. So yeah, okay. It's about 7 miles out, and the chap that lives there has declared himself the king of Sealand. He has his own currencies.
I've seen it.
Have you?
It's a disused.
It's an old World War II base, some sort of base or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
I was quite tempted to put a 2.4 rig on my Bixler and go for gold.
Go on buzzing.
If you lose it, you lose it. It's not the end of the world. I just think it would be pretty awesome.
So how far out is he?
7.2 miles, I believe it is.
7.2 miles.
Is that the old
7 kilometers? New.
No, it's in miles. 7 miles takes you out to no man's land, I believe.
But get out on a boat and go out a little bit of, halfway.
On 2.4, you'll do 7 miles easily. I've seen lots of videos on YouTube.
It's when the battery can handle it.
I'm thinking of but how long does it take? Because that's the other thing, isn't it?
I don't think.
7 miles on a plane.
It's not that lot, really. I reckon you could do that in 10 minutes.
Yeah, I reckon you could do that.
I've definitely not done the full 2 kilometers and back. Yeah.
I've definitely not done 2.5 miles on a P2.
What? Really?
No, definitely not. That would be very irresponsible. And as a drone retailer, I do not recommend that anybody, attempts to even
flying around in tight circles. I've actually done.
I am writing an article on what you should do with your new drone right now for the post-Christmas season, and I'm really. I'm not listening. I'm not listening.
Let's drone out confessions. Oh, father. I just couldn't stay away from the 2.4.
Well, my first wing, I had a Hobby King go Discover, and this was well before I started Drone Bit. I was running a 1.3 setup, a 600 milliwatt 1.3 setup, which was good for about 25 miles.
Wow.
Unfortunately, the Go Discover never made it off the ground. No, it went up, it did a fancy dance, and then it hit the deck. And that's when the MTD was born.
Yeah.
I got really awful range with my Wooden Wonder today.
Oh.
I hardly made it. Tone, how far out do you reckon I made that?
Good 800 foot.
If that. Yeah.
Yeah, I flew my P3 out over the sea today.
Well, 800 foot will still be more than the rules let us if we're.
We can definitely see it.
Yeah. I mean, the thing's the size of a manhole cover. And it sounds like just every hornet in the world flying all at the same time.
And I was like looking at it as if like we could break that up and use it as firewood, Jack.
I know, yeah. It comes with its own starter. This 3-cell.
This lipo.
Speaking of Christmas and extra lunatics that will be joining the fray, they're advertising the Parrot Bebop on the tube. Really? It seems
on the YouTube or the train tube.
The train tube, like big posters there in front of you. Mostly next to Victoria's Secret posters, which is the other thing that seems to be getting heavily promoted this time of year. Right?
So is that a double hard-on effect for the blokes? Is that what it is?
It does seem to be very much a gifts for him, gifts for her section.
Oh, my word. I weren't expecting that. I wasn't. I don't even.
You've broken Jack, I think. Jack,
He's not sexually excited by consumer electronics.
I know.
Or is it?
Well, stocking filler.
Leo, have you flown the track on the sim? Can you fly it before you go there Saturday?
Yeah, I've flown it a couple of times. I didn't want to spend
What, on the
hours
sim,
on it
yeah?
though. Yeah, on the sim. I didn't want to
So
spend
you know
hours
that-
because I would just lose the feel of my actual quad,
Yeah, I know.
which I don't get to fly anyway.
Yeah, I haven't done a sim yet. I actually did download a sim and play it for a while, but it was never as good, was it? Never is as good. But you know the track in your head then.
Yeah, sort of. I mean, I flew it for like 20 minutes really. But
Okay.
that was on Monday, so we'll see.
Oh, so there's
You're
actually
right.
some news we haven't covered off. A little bit of news. DRL actually got updated as a sim, and it finally supports other controllers. So if you don't have anything that doesn't plug in USB straight direct, you can use it now. This was a live feed. I don't know if anyone saw Luke Bannister just playing freestyle in it, going down chimneys. It looks pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, the DRL sim's quite good.
Yeah, I might try that out soon.
But it's
Do you
apparently
have to fly the DRL quads because they look awful?
you can change the settings, but apparently it's like flying a brick on 2 blades on 3S.
Wow,
So-
I haven't tried it yet, so it might well be.
Yeah, I don't know if there's been an update, but I need to try it.
Yeah, I think it was quite a recent update because for 8 months or something it's been out. Otherwise, I think I could only use it with Tyrannus, and it was 0.03.
Yeah.
This is a final, at least version 1, so it should fix a lot of things. I think they even have multiplayer in it. There's some things that sounded quite interesting. I can't remember all the details off the top of my head, but worth one to try out. It's free, so Tiny on the rainy days, maybe you could try that. And obviously there's the others out there, but it's a freebie.
I'm surprised PlayStation or Microsoft or someone hasn't done a quad sim on the PlayStation, because the joystick's pretty much the same, isn't it?
Yeah, I imagine it'll come along when there's a brand to tie it to, Major League Quadding or
Yeah,
something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true.
Maybe.
Did anyone see the Porsche whatever it is thing? Did you all talk about this while I was gone?
No, I didn't.
Porsche racers, copters.
Was that in the shipping yard? Was it?
Yeah,
Yes, fantastic video.
because you know who
I haven't
was
seen it.
involved in that
Wasn't it Tom?
was.
Yeah, it's great. Like,
Yeah.
Oh,
well
Tom
done, son.
Matt Emmons, didn't he fly it?
I don't know who he had several people flying
Yeah,
with
it
him.
was Matthew Evans, Tom Stanton, Russell Cleaver, and Carlos Costa. And I don't know if Warren did it. There's also that YouTube thing they did where they taught YouTubers to fly.
Yeah, I saw that. That was quite good.
Yeah.
But anyway,
You
Google
like
it.
that? You like
Huh?
the YouTube thing?
It was
No.
a bit.
Yeah, it didn't do anything for me.
No.
Sorry. It kind of annoyed me.
You don't have to apologise.
Yeah, I don't know. Nah.
Is there any?
Probably for quad people who actually know what they're
Porsche
looking at.
718 for those who care about which Porsche is which. There is as well as the video itself, there is a making of video which is well worth a laugh. Because
It's got the link.
I don't know if I have the link for the making of. I'm trying to put the link into the chat. I'm not sure it'll let me.
No, we don't. Anyone, if you haven't been on for a while, you can't post. No.
Okay, I'll put it in the other. I put it. If someone can copy it from the group chat into the.
One.
I've just messaged you the link to that, Jay. I can't post in.
I'll post
the
it in
chat.
now. 1 second.
Google have blocked me
Here
for
we
some
go.
sort of reason.
I have got to give
Pervert.
a shout out to Neil Drone, because he every Thursday, if you can't get what you want at Drone Bit today or any other day, Neil Cody at iDrone does 15% off on Thursday nights for the first 10 people. If you buy something on Thursday night while LDO's on, it's LDO 15, so you get 15% off the first 10 people. So thanks,
Wow,
Neil.
that's pretty
Nice.
Yeah.
So we're going to
always
stay on for an extra
supporting us.
couple of minutes so people can buy some stuff.
I think it goes
Yeah.
on till midnight, so you can buy Look, I don't know if it's just what the hour
Oh,
was.
well, I'm not going to go until midnight.
I will have to confirm that with Neil if it's just the hour or it's Thursday night. I think it's pretty much Thursday night.
Well, there's 15, left, isn't there?
Also, on Neil's stand, G is selling all his 3D printed stuff. So if you know who GFPV is, he
looks like Bear Grylls, but more manlier. You know what I mean?
I reckon that's
really.
Well, yeah.
He looks like he's killed and eaten an animal, all at the same time.
Yeah, he's really good 3D printed parts. So check the stuff out on Neil Cody's stand.
No, I look like an animal. / apparently I look like I smoke weed. Apparently, so says Sexy and Tony.
Hi, Drone should open a shop in Scotland. Hi, Drone.
Is there any more? Anyone in the chat talking on any questions or anything, Jack?
That was from the chat.
No, not really.
We need some guys asking some stuff.
Huh?
Post questions. We need some people to give us questions.
Yeah, we chatted about some vegan stuff. Steph, my friend Steph was the first person to tweet the Bank of England about those £5 notes on Twitter.
Oh right. Oh.
So she's done Steph Rocks. She's a model in Brighton. She's really cool. Yeah, Stephanie. She's got a new shop as well. I don't know what it sells, but definitely check it out. But I think it's Stephanie ROX. I think her name is.
Or we've got questions coming in.
Or she's on my friends list. So yeah. So there you go.
Jacket brothers. How dare you?
Brothers, how dare you? I want to know.
Are there lots of the questions pertaining to the contact details of Stephanie Rocks, by any chance?
Yeah. Why don't they have cheese in China? So time for flat Earth if you're high. What's your favourite kind of cheese? Leo, what's your favourite kind of
cheese?
The what?
Red Leicester cheese.
Red
Leicester.
Okay.
And then Gav was asking about me flying my Drac, so I'm planning on crashing that next weekend. Yeah. After the drone show.
You know, Milk is from
a really nice wing, isn't it? The Drac.
Yeah, the right wing Drac. Yeah.
The right wing Drac. That sounds really sort of.
Have you done any YouTube videos with that yet?
I haven't flown it yet. Embarrassing. Get ripped into for it, but the picture.
Yeah, it looks wicked. I look forward to seeing you fly that. It carries a GoPro, doesn't it?
Yeah. Easily. GoPro 5S 8000 milliamp battery.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fun.
What's happening with me, which I hate the most, is I think I'm starting to get slightly attached to the piece of poo quad.
You are, aren't you?
Woodcopter.
Yeah, I am. The POS quad.
Because
I don't want to be.
Where they started, Jack, it's going back to where they started. I mean, people used to have to scratch build a lot. So, with what they had, it's grassroots level.
He's done a good job from all the bits on this.
Yeah.
He just picked up random motors laying over there, and then something down on his floor over there, and he put it together and made the poo copter.
So make it into a flying Christmas tree to terrorize some people. Do something that's a bit more with it now.
Jack's not always about racing to win, is he? He's about achieving. And I think that, picking some bits of tree and turning it into an aircraft, that's a lot cleverer, isn't it?
Exactly.
Well, yeah, I mean, he did do the, I spent 1,500 quid on my Phantom 3, and he achieved it with bits of stuff off of his floor and a bit of wood. The same.
Well, are you offering to go around and fix up his woodcopter then?
No, I'm saying that I spent £1,500 and can fly my Phantom out and he gets the same images back. for less than a £5.
But yeah, well, you have to have a GoPro lying around, don't you?
Well, exactly.
And some might say the usability of Jack's
floor.
the usability, user experience matters, and
But it's
with
still
respect.
It's still in design. It's still in the design stage. I mean,
Yeah,
you should have seen the initial tests of the Return to Home. That's what you missed.
Does the Woodcopter have an app? That's what I want to know. Does the Woodcopter have an app like the DJI app?
It's called Jack Go.
Yeah, you
Jack Go.
you take a Jack, and you give him voice commands, and Jack flies it to where you tell him to.
Nice.
Yeah. Also, the initial failure, it is a stick, so you can throw it, and its return to home is Tony's dog fetching it.
And being wood, it will float. That's also a positive of it. Being wood, it will float.
It would.
Can you? Well, you think things that are wood or polystyrene would float, wouldn't you? AR drone one, but
oh no.
We're bringing up bad memories for Adam again now.
I just, if you're listening to this, Frank, let's get the rat quad up and running. I don't know.
Don't know, man. He's deserted us.
Yeah.
Was it our continued avoidance of competence?
Probably.
You don't sign up with Let's Drone Out without knowing that. You can just listen to any episode.
And it's not going to run like a professional.
Maybe he thought he could cure us.
He's not mentally ill.
Oh, right.
Right. Yep, that's been it for tonight. You've been listening to Let's Drone Out. You've been joined by Martin Rye, who's no longer here, Adam Juniper.
Hello. Goodbye.
Jake Chipko.
Hello and goodbye.
Julian's son, Leo Whitfield.
Bye. See ya.
Matthew from Drone Works.
Drone bit. .co.uk. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, it's been good to have you on the show. So you can find you at the show this weekend.
Yeah. Make sure you come and say hello. As I said, there's a good discount for, compared to the online prices. But yeah, if anyone wants to pop their head in and say hello, feel free.
And raffle. Cool. Yeah.
Well done.
Also, if you can bring any old sticker, even if it is a reduced sticker you've stolen from Tesco's, and stick it to HPI guy.
Will do.
For every sticker
from HPI.
Sticker bombing. Yeah.
Sticker
Check out Popham Airfield at stand 128.
Yeah.
Yep.
Asking as well.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Right, guys, it's been a pleasure, but I'm going to sign out, and I'll see you all at the weekend.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.
My loyal manservant Tony, and I've been bright until I fly.
Bonjour, ça va?
Thanks all. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you. See you at the drone show, people, this weekend. 3rd and 4th. Bye.